Alex Revell, 2.5 weeks of the season left. How's it been?
Well, we've obviously we had the disappointment obviously on Saturday of the goal in the last few minutes. I think that the performance didn't deserve that. So it was important that we went through that game. We obviously I thought we had really good situations in that game that we didn't do well enough in terms of going forward. But defensively, as a team, they worked extremely hard, and to obviously lose the game in that situation is really disappointing. But I think the big thing for us in the overall picture is that the away games that we've had over the past month and a half have been really tough. All of them in that top kind of 6 bracket, and I think apart from Stockport, where we're disappointed with obviously the performance and the result, I think that apart from that, I feel that with the games of we've done well. I think, and unfortunately the results haven't come and been rewarded by the performance, if that makes sense. So we've had a lot of positives, and we've gone over a few bits and pieces to make sure that we're better for the running.
You get to Easter weekend in every season. A lot of time it's make or break for a lot of teams. How do you see this weekend going? How important is it to have a positive weekend?
Yeah, every game's positive. Every game is important. I think that like I've always said, like you've always got something to play for. We've always got, on Friday we're playing a team that will want to make the playoffs. We're playing a team on Monday that are fighting for their lives, and it's going to be that kind of roller coaster over the next few games. But we've got to do it for ourselves. We've got to do it for our own season. We've got to do it to finish the season strongly. We've got to win games. And the performances, like I said, have been good. We've had some really good bits of play, and we've had some really good moments, but we haven't done well enough in those areas. So we worked hard this week to make sure that, like I say, on Friday we're better, and we have to make sure now that over the next 5 games that we put in some really strong performances as a group, as individuals, to show that, one, you want to move forward and you want to carry on with us moving forward, but 2, just your own standards and your own accountability to when you put on that shirt and you play for this club, that you're absolutely your maximum. And that's the big thing for us over this next 5 games, to go and show people that that where we are in a minute is not where we want to be, and we want to get into that top bracket, and the next 5 games will show us how we move forward.
Out of those final 5 games, 3 of them at home, which is a good thing for you as well.
Yeah, I think it's obviously going to be jam-packed. I don't think I've ever had a week like it before, towards the end of the season, but gives us an opportunity to see people play, to make sure that one, we stay with a freshness and we've got that energy, but 2, also to make sure that these people that we see, for next year, because that's what we've got to look towards. We've got to look towards next year with the group. And like I say, these games are against, they're all tough opponents now for us. All of them have got something to play for. So it's a big week coming up, and we've got to make sure that we come out the back of it, in a really positive way, and looking forward to next season.
And Friday's game, there's plenty going on. We're obviously going to be wearing the We're Like Third kit. It's also Academy Day. It's a real good opportunity to kind of celebrate those different things and watch the first team play football.
Yeah, absolutely. They're great days for the academy to have everyone there, because obviously those guys that are coming to watch are striving to have that career, or to play in the first team, and we have a responsibility to show them that what it takes, but and also to wear the kit again is really good for us, because I think it's a fantastic cause, and I think whenever we put on that shirt, it's obviously for the badge, which obviously we know it means a lot to everybody as well. So it's a really important day for everybody that like I say, we turn up and we get a really good result, because the reason why we do it, right? The reason why we do it is to send people home happy. We're all disappointed when we lose, of course. But the reason why we do it is to put smiles on people's faces, and we want to make sure come Friday afternoon that's what we've done.
And just finally, earlier this week at the training ground, we saw the under 9s and 10s take on the first team. What were your thoughts on that, Sam?
Well, they did all right. No, it was great to have them. I thought that the smiles and the enjoyment of them it makes you remember why you play football and why you love doing what you're doing, because the excitement to see them playing with people that they're idols and that they want to replicate is great to see, and the players are fantastic with them. And I think as a club, that's what we want to be. We want to have those moments with people because we want that connection. So it was great to have them down. They watched training. It was great for them to get involved, and I think 20 kids versus 10 was great to see. The lads are fantastic, and hopefully they've given us some good luck.
It's great. Thank you, Gaffer.
Cheers, mate.